You can always cut the first, second time. It's good.
Are we not doing Marshawn Lynch anymore? You have it queued up? Okay.
I mean, I know I'm gonna get got. But I'm gonna get mine more than I get got, though.
Yeah, man. Had to switch up the intro song today. We are live. In honor. Who's fighting tonight?
The only man that matters. Andy's wannabe dad.
And hey, Jose, hello.
Junior.
We waited the Taco Bell. Hey, it's the Mick and Spic podcast. I'm Andy. I'm the Mick.
I'm Matt. I'm the Spic.
I'm the Dark Knight.
Yeah. So what's up, man? I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the soberest I've been during a podcast.
This is the soberest I've. Well, I got high.
It's probably pretty good. You're not this sober, but you know.
We're gonna talk about economics today. And
I got a little high today.
Did you?
Mm-hmm.
How was that?
Good. I need to deal with it. I need to.
You probably talk louder.
Oh, sorry.
Ah.
I feel good.
It's the week.
Yeah. Had a good day.
So how did that situation take shape?
I just needed it because she drives me fucking nuts.
So you found somebody to give it to you.
You know a guy.
I gave him money. He gave me things. And I did the thing with the things.
Mm-hmm. So you traded goods or services?
I traded money for services.
Okay. Currents. Tinder.
Tinder.
Nice.
Tender.
Not like Tinder. Get some pussy.
How about Grindr?
There it is already. Grindr. I traded Grindr for a J.
Oh gosh.
I bet you I'd do well on Grindr.
I traded my a-hole for a J.
Okay.
Have you ever wanted to do that? Just do it.
Just to see.
Do what?
See how many hits you can get?
How many dudes you can
I thought you were like, you were trying to bang a dude, like, just to see what it'd be like. No, I haven't. Have you?
You ever fucked a guy?
I mean, like, everybody's in jail once, right?
Yeah.
Your paper shuffling.
It's not gay. It's not gay if it feels good.
Yeah, so we're gonna, it is, what, December 12th?
Yes.
Big one, too.
December 12th when we're doing this. It'll probably be like mid-October by the time this one gets loaded up and you guys hear it. So
Yep, it's going to be stuck in the vault for a while.
None of you.
the vault.
3 episodes are all going to get uploaded at the same time.
Okay.
We're coming at you. So what we're doing right now is it's bowl season, college football bowl season. So we are going to do the Mick and Spic podcast picks for the college football bowls. We've got 7 games selected here. There are obviously a lot more bowl games than that, but we went through and chose some of the interesting ones.
Can I ask you
Go
a
ahead.
question? Why are there so many?
Money.
Because
Couldn't there just be
money.
one? I mean, they don't have a bunch of Super Bowls. You just got one.
Yeah,
Super
well,
Bowl.
that's the thing about it.
The Ultimate Bowl.
There's only one champion, so that takes care of that. But then a lot of these teams, especially if you're not at a powerhouse school like Michigan or Ohio State.
Personally, I think college football the season should be 2 years long. So there can only be one at the end of 2 years.
Well, I mean, there is only one champion at the end of each year.
And in regards to the bowl thing, I mean, think of it like just an abundance of like advertisement. Like, you know how everything's condensed into the Super Bowl? Like, think of that like that advertisement
dude, like,
over.
Well, that's why
at my job, like, somebody was buying Rose Bowl tickets, and we flagged them for fraud because it was like $24,000 fucking.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's one of the bigger ones. That's actually one of the ones we're gonna pick. But yeah, these are all just money grabs. I mean, listen to some of these.
Look at
the R&L Carrier New Orleans Bowl. One of my favorites, the San Diego County Credit Union Poinsettia Bowl. The Popeyes Bahamas Bowl. Come on.
Nova Home Loans Arizona Bowl.
Pretty good. Advocare V100 Texas Bowl.
Right. I like the Belk Bowl.
The Franklin American Mortgage Music City Bowl. I mean, these are all pretty big games.
I mean, I don't know about you. I think the Bourbon Bowl would be my favorite.
Bourbon Bowl. The SCLSU Mud Dogs. Let's go, Dogs! All right, so the first one, it's from Waterboy.
Oh.
It's a movie.
I've seen that movie.
It's a film.
Have you guys seen The Ridiculous Six?
I've watched
No,
it.
not yet.
Don't
spoil it.
I'm not going to spoil it. It's exactly what you would expect from a Happy Gilmore.
Okay.
Good. So, going back to what we're doing here. The first one we're going to do is called the Royal Purple Las Vegas Bowl. It's actually actually
Hello.
a rivalry game, which is why I picked it. It's between Utah and BYU, and they call this game the Holy War.
That's Brigham Young, right?
Yes, Brigham Young.
I knew that. Yeah.
So we got
fucking Mormons. Right?
So we got Utah and BYU. We'll start with Evan. Who you got in this game?
It's kind of a pick 'em for me. I'm gonna go with Utah. Utah, man.
Utah.
They were tough. Believe it or not, they played pretty tough throughout the season. They gave Andy's boys a run. Is Michigan Wolverines a run for their money? He knows what I'm talking about.
Oh.
I'm not sure if he'll feel about that.
We'll talk some shit.
But you know, it is what it is.
Okay, so you got
Utah.
You got Utah. Just put a dot on there on Utah so we know who picked who. We can come back to it.
Okay.
The Spic. Who you got, man?
Well, I'm a very godlike person.
I can tell.
I like John Smith.
Dum 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 dum.
So I'm gonna go with the Mormons. I'm gonna go with BYU.
Okay.
Did you say John Cena?
John Smith.
Oh.
He started the Mormon religion. Dum 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 dum.
More men and penis.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and pick. This is actually weird because Michigan played both of these teams. We lost to Utah very close on the road, but we obliterated BYU.
That's crazy.
I don't think this game's gonna be very close. I think Utah's gonna win relatively handily. So I'll pick Utah on this one.
I don't really know what I'm talking about, so I'm sure you guys are.
Well, if you need to know colors or mascots or
who's BYU's mascot?
They're the Cougars.
It's perfect, right?
What about Utah?
The Utes.
The Utes.
The Utah Utes of Utah. We're from Utah.
Yeah.
So the Utah they're just the people?
They're just the Utes.
Just think of the Jazz.
One of the laziest names. At least the Jazz is like, okay, because of all the jazz in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
Weren't they in somewhere else first?
Yeah, they're in New Orleans first.
Right. What are the New Orleans now? The Pelicans?
Pelicans.
That's the weirdest thing. I thought somebody was fucking with me the other day at work. They're like, yeah, New Orleans Pelicans. I'm like,
no.
What the fuck? Who are you?
They should be the New Orleans devastating flood.
Too
all
soon, man.
New Orleans, nobody else cares.
The second game, which could be one of the best bowl games, is the Valero Alamo Bowl between TCU and Oregon. Evan, Dark Knight, who you got?
That one is a toss-up, for real. That one is, for me.
It's Texas Christian University.
Jesus, why are all these religions getting involved?
I'm going to go with Oregon, man.
Because they're fake.
I'm going to go with Oregon. I just think...
Without a fucking doubt. They got sweet-ass uniforms. Always got the sickest uniforms.
They're still pretty explosive. They're maybe not as they once were, but they're still pretty explosive.
Man, it's all about the uniforms.
You're right. It's all about the uniforms.
They look slick all the fucking time. It doesn't matter if they win or lose. Stylistically, they have won.
You like their neat hats?
You're picking Oregon?
Fuck yeah, I'm picking Oregon.
Okay.
BYU.
I think I'm going to be the outlier here. I think I'm going to be TCU. Pick TCU.
Really?
I think Josh Dodson's going to be healthy. What's the quarterback, Trevon Boykin? I think he's going to be healthy.
Is he Christian?
He's probably doubt it. And
he's probably banging a bunch of white girls, right?
For sure. Why else would you go to
be?
Texas Christian?
I went to Catholic school. Yeah, man, I know how it is.
Yeah, and I mean their uniforms are cool as shit too, man. Purple and black. What a great color scheme.
No way.
Solid scheme.
Great scheme.
Nobody in. I don't think anybody can outdo Oregon's uniforms.
If nothing else, just simply by volume, they have so many different combinations.
Wasn't there like one of the alma maters? Didn't he start Nike? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Phil Knight.
Phil Knight. He's the CEO of Nike.
Phil.
He went there.
You and Phil go way back. Right?
We do.
The third game we're going to choose is the granddaddy of them all, the Rose Bowl game. That was horrible Keith Jackson imitation. I'm so old.
I feel like I should just be laughing out of context. I don't know what you're talking about.
He used to announce football games.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. This game features Big Ten runner-up Iowa, Pac-12 runner-up Stanford.
Oh, I'm going to go with smart guys every time.
Not runner-up. Stanford won. Thank you, Statman. Statman Justin. Funny fact, Stanford is one of the few teams in college football whose mascot name does not end with an S.
It is.
Stanford Cardinal.
It just won.
Yeah.
The mascot's a tree.
And that's actually who I'm going with. I just think
it's a tree?
Pick Stanford?
Yeah, I think they're just
Cardinals
a really good team. They're arguably, even though the record may not show or the bowl game doesn't show,
Cardinals are
arguably the best team in the country. Or if they're not, they're definitely one of them.
Yeah, I mean, they've definitely made an argument. So
that's why.
Who are you picking, Matt?
The smart guys.
Stanford.
Fuck yeah, man. Even if they don't win that game, they're going to win it live because they went to Stanford.
I mean, that's really tough to debate. I was going to add that I think Christian McCaffrey is going to be too much for Iowa's defense to handle, but
Totally.
I'm going to go with the smart guys. Stanford.
Christian McCaffrey.
All right, the next game here, I'll actually let the Dark Knight take this one since it's his team.
All right, well, what we have is the Battle Frog Fiesta Bowl, and that will feature the Ohio State Buckeyes versus Notre Dame.
Wait, can I ask you a question before you make your pick?
Have at it.
Do you have any idea why they changed it from Tostitos to Battle Frog?
It's a sponsors.
Fuck, it's Battle Frog.
Dude, it's an OCR.
It's the
What?
It's an obstacle course.
It's an obstacle course. It's
They
intense.
can-
Spartan race.
It's intense.
Okay, but you think they have more money than Tostitos?
Probably not.
Probably
Maybe
cut ties
Tostitos.
over 20 years. I don't know.
You're right. They probably had a contract. You're
Yeah.
right. That was all right. My bad. Who you got?
Business. The Ohio State Buckeye. Enough said.
Gonzo.
It's Notre Dame. I love Notre Dame.
Two
man.
shiny helmets.
Rudy Ruderberger.
Two shiny.
Rudy Rowenhauser.
Rugenberger.
Rowan
Gardner.
It was you.
It was me.
Yeah.
Floated.
Let it fly.
It's not gonna work, dude. You're gonna hit it out of the stadium.
Every fucking time they're gonna connect and just
Remember he was
drill it down
grinding
your
his
throat.
bat and dust was coming
That was
out.
awesome.
Accurate. That guy's not juicing. Who'd you pick?
Notre
Gonzo?
Dame. Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Look at him.
This is a battle of two
Remember
of
when
my.
that guy made up his girlfriend?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going. This is a battle of
Yeah.
two of my three least favorite teams.
Two, three.
I just
He
think
should enjoy it.
Ohio State's too good, man. I think they're the best team in the country, so I'm gonna pick lowercase the Ohio State University. Oh, number 5, want to talk some shit? The Buffalo Wild Wings Citrus Bowl, a powerhouse bowl, if you will,
Mouthful.
featuring Michigan and Florida. Florida,
The Gators?
a.k.a. Criminal University, a.k.a. University of Criminals, a.k.a. Aaron Hernandez went there, a.k.a. he killed people.
AKA Tim Tebow went there, so shut your mouth.
A.k.a. who was it that broke up
All
with
right,
him?
all right.
Because- okay,
Tim Tebow might be a nice guy, but I guarantee you he murders kittens and does all sorts of fucked up shit.
he's got to let that
nobody knows
seed
about.
out some way.
Just like Aaron Rodgers is too much of a nice guy. So he's probably got to hate fuck Olivia Munn.
Yeah.
Oh, he probably hate fucks her face. This has turned dark. All right,
My bad.
here's the thing, man. I'm not going to pick against Michigan because it's Michigan. However, Michigan's going to be without their best player, Jabril Peppers. Florida's defense is elite, but their offense is an absolute 9/11 style dumpster fire.
That's a big blow.
Just
happened
imagine
with the
if a dumpster was filled with gasoline and it was below the Twin Towers and it caught on fire. That's how bad their offense is.
I mean, is that a good thing?
No, because it would have caught on fire and it would have filled with
And,
bodies and
and y'all's
debris and
defense
paper.
is really good.
It is, but I mean we got some injuries too.
What
But
happened
I'm
to
gonna pick Michigan just for the simple fact that it's a Michigan and that's my squad, man.
Well, I'll make it quick. I reluctantly think you guys are going to just do it. I mean, I know you guys don't have Jabril, which why? Well, what's wrong with him?
The rumor is he got mad at something and because it's smart, he punched glass and tore a ligament in his hand.
Oh, okay, all right.
So what I like to see is he's got his head on a swivel.
Well,
Mistaken.
yeah. Well, that's why I got Michigan. Even we'll see.
Gonzo?
Wouldn't mind getting that
Oh,
one
Michigan
wrong.
for sure.
Because of their footy helmets?
No, I mean like
You just went with the group.
no.
Okay.
Florida and the Gatorade. I'm not a real big fan of Gatorade. The Gatorade.
So you brought Gatorade into the mix.
I like it.
All right.
No, as a kid, I liked the Michigan Wolverines.
Are you
'Cause I
big-
liked X-Men and the Wolverines. And
Are you a
Nice.
big all sport fan?
I like Powerade.
I got some Powerade Zero in the
Yeah.
fridge.
All
Not
Sport was
bragging.
the shit though.
All sport was really good.
It was
All
too
Sport
sugary.
had
It used to
so
burn
much
my
sugar.
neck, man.
And since we're talking about, I'm sorry, we're getting off track, but how about Fruitopia?
Oh my
Oh,
god.
you guys remember Boku? It was the box, like the juice boxes, but it was like an adult juice box.
No.
You remember that shit?
No.
No.
Yeah, man. Howie Mandel was like the fucking spokesman for that.
Remember Surge?
Remember Bobby's World?
Bobby's World.
Yeah.
There's a can of Surge in my refrigerator.
All right, we have gotten way off track here. We got two more games, and they just so happen to be do 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 do. I don't know why I'm doing that.
I don't know why either, man.
They're the college football playoff here. The first one we're going to do is the Capital One Orange Bowl between Clemson and Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I'm on right now.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe it. You know what, man? Clemson, I'm a believer. I'm a believer. Just they've been number one from jump. They deserve it. They've earned it. I don't think Oklahoma has the weapons for them. Go for it.
Okay.
Definitely going to go with Clemson because my buddy Mike's brother goes to Clemson and plays lacrosse there. So clearly they're going to win.
You know what's fucked up is he's going to get all these right.
I know.
We're over here like, well, I don't know about Sean Watson against Oklahoma's defense. That's actually funny. I don't know about him against Oklahoma's defense, and I think Oklahoma's got. I think that they got too many weapons on offense, man. I think it's going to be a high-scoring game.
They're pretty weighted.
It's a shootout.
Yeah. Sidney P. Ryan's running the hell out of the ball. I mean, they go too deep at running back. They got two dudes that could run for 200.
Right. Right.
And what's his name? Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield.
Good for him. So I'm gonna pick Oklahoma, man.
Winning on and off the field.
I got Oklahoma, and the last game.
And it's Baker Mayfield.
That's a pretty awesome name.
Yeah, he transferred there too.
From where? Some junior college.
He walked on. Holy shit!
That's
good
amazing.
for him.
I love those stories. Those are fucking awesome.
That's Justin, the stat guy.
Justin Arndler.
Yeah, he's
our statistician.
Our fact checker.
Statistician.
He's our bear.
Dr. Google.
And the last one is the second of the two college football playoff games. It's the Goodyear Cotton Bowl against old Alabama. And probably the worst academic school in the Big Ten, if not college football. Just a fucking shit show. Michigan State. Get the fuck out of here. Who you got, Evan?
I got Alabama.
No, they're terrible.
Derrick Henry. They don't got anything for him. I know he's their offense.
Cotton Bowl in Alabama.
He's their offense, and they don't have any answers for him. I guarantee it.
There you go. Who you got?
I don't like the racists in Alabama. Where's the number I'm looking at?
Right
there
here.
We go. I'm gonna have to go with Michigan State.
Okay.
Because my brother-in-law's brother-in-law? Yeah. Chris's.
So your brother-in-law.
My brother-in-law's brother-in-law works there.
Cool.
Nice.
And I always like the green. The green and the white is a nice, crisp combination. It's not gay. Fuck you.
Are you a Nazi? Fuck you. All right. So I'm gonna go with Alabama.
I'm red and black.
I mean, it might as well be. I think you're right, man. I think
Ohio State are fucking Nazis.
I think I'm gonna go ahead and finish. I think you're right. I think Derrick Henry is gonna be too much. I think they might surprise him at first and being able to stop the run, but he's just a huge man, and they stick to the run.
Yeah, they just commit that. They just live and die by it, and they don't die.
And again, Michigan is not that good, and we were the worst play of the year away from beating Michigan State.
Not of the year. Up until now, people, it was the worst play in history.
Oh, it's the worst. It's not just the worst play of all time. It's the worst thing that's ever happened to this country.
Yeah. Civil War, 9/11, like
no,
MVP.
It goes.
I liked how this was a very two-sided conversation. I just was like, their colors are nice. I know a guy who
liked them. I like them. So yeah, and then our championship game. We'll come back to that on the next podcast. So that was cool, man. We got the picks down here. DK.
Just put our real names on there. Put S. I'm like, who's fucking S?
It's the podcast, dude.
Oh, the Spic.
Yeah. So you got any stories for us? Any new?
I don't think I do.
Really?
You don't have anything you can draw on. You haven't told the.
Make them tell
You guys know
the skin pop one
Yeah,
yet?
I told that last time.
Yeah,
Did you? What about the one where you got stabbed through the fence? You haven't told that one, right?
I have not told that one.
All right. Well, it's time for another episode of Spic. Have at it, man.
All right. So, as everybody knows, I'm a recovering heroin addict.
Fuck, I
Gonna
forgot.
be dicks. Bring this up every fucking episode. It's a real bright part in my past.
the brightest.
One of the brightest. I mean, I really shot for the stars. So clearly heroin addiction was way up there. I used to live in Chicago, and I would procure heroin from not so nice places. Okay. Like the ghettos, like when they used to have the projects in Chicago, I used to get drugs from projects.
Yeah.
And when they knocked the projects down, they all moved to the suburbs, so I wouldn't have to go that far. I just go to the south side and the Wild Hundreds and shit like that. This time, I went to a project, and I was procuring heroin from this guy.
Fine.
This guy I was with previously, had gone out there a few times with had been like ripping him off by like printing out money from his computer printer. It wasn't even. I went there once and I'm like, that's the shittiest looking fucking money ever.
Keep going.
I can't do this while that's playing.
Why?
Distracting. Where was I? Oh, so this guy was printing out fucking money like on his like 92 Dell. You know, like it was awful. Money, and he would like literally crumple it and put it in the washer or the dryer to like. It doesn't work, man. Like that's not like money laundering, literally.
It's actually pretty smart.
It's not when it's made out of paper, Andy. Like this paper.
What's money made of?
Fiber, actually.
Paper.
Oh, it's like cloth. It's like 98% cotton.
Get to the drugs and the stabbing. 98% cotton? Is that what you said?
It's a high cotton content. I don't know how high, but it's pretty fucking high. Don't you have Stat Guy over here? He's not doing anything.
Stat guy.
I got stats on football.
Kind of like really useful information. Just imaginary numbers.
So anyway, back to the drug stabbing.
Alright, so I was buying drugs off this guy in the projects, and he was real fucking shady. Like, I'd have to meet him, like, hand off through a fence. It was like meeting a Mexican on a border, handing shit off. And I took the drugs, and I tried to run, because I'm an asshole too. And then he grabbed my hand, and then just, literally, it was like the weakest stab ever. Like, if you just pulled me towards him and stabbed me through the fence. And then I walked away with like a pocket knife sticking out of my chest.
Did you get the drugs?
Yeah, I got the drugs.
So it was worth it.
So it was a good night.
Yeah, it wasn't a bad night.
Yeah.
So when you went home and started
Did you use the
potentially
drugs?
using the drugs, were you like, man, this is fucking crazy, I got stabbed?
It didn't really hit me until a couple years later how dangerous that was.
Yeah, man, that could have killed you.
Yeah, I could have got stabbed in the heart. He was a pussy. This is the same guy who pulled the fucking gun on
He
me.
stabbed you, he's not a pussy.
Yeah, he was. He's the same guy who pulled the fucking gun on me, like, and said he was the police wearing a mink coat. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Police! And he put the gun against my head, and I'm like, okay. And I just drove away.
He has a mink coat.
He had a mink coat on.
I love how you say that like it's just normal.
Yeah,
When he was super fucked up, it was normal. Now, it's like, I would probably pee-pee a little bit.
Just a little bit?
Yeah, man, I'm a fucking man.
Okay.
I've gotten stabbed, got shot at.
Well, it's pretty
Gun
good,
put in my
man.
head.
That was actually,
They're getting progressively worse. All my
yeah.
funny stories are kind of gone.
It gets
Well,
darker and darker.
We're
I'll
gonna
think
need
of some
you.
funny stories.
We're gonna need to just do some crazy shit just to get some more stories, man. We're gonna need to go like kill somebody. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Who's first?
we can.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
No, you don't kill someone you know.
Oh, you
That's
guys,
a
wouldn't,
JV
you guys
type
wouldn't
shit.
tell. Ooh.
Yeah.
I wouldn't kill you. That'd be kind of shitty.
Yeah, that'd be really shitty.
So,
My first? Okay.
no, just everybody.
Oh, yeah.
All right, we'll do.
Do we have a music kind of segue?
Oh, I think I got something good here. Hold on.
I got one.
Fill the void.
Okay, well, what are we doing? First run-ins?
That's one.
First drug experience.
First what?
First
Drug.
drug experience. Yup. Yup.
Never did them,
I
so I can't speak on that.
mean, alcohol's a drug.
Yeah, alcohol. Yeah, I bet you Evan's first drunk story is fucking hilarious.
It probably actually is. Very funny.
Let's play
Hold
music
on, hold
segue.
on.
Music segue. Segue. I can't get high for this. I can't do that. Maybe after.
This is a good song for it, too. Oh man, Pink Floyd, good for them. So we're gonna do our.
Myself.
You want to do first or? We can do first and best.
And or best.
Well, I'll do
And-
both.
Both.
You can do both. I'll just do my first.
Okay.
It's just a drinking story.
All right, we'll start with The Dark Knight. His first experiences.
Drinking. Because that's a drug, I guess.
Absolutely.
Of course it is.
Anything that inebriates your.
So, but yeah, I mean, it's nothing special.
Chemistry.
It's nothing special. Honestly, I didn't start drinking until I was like 21. So, yeah, late bloomer.
Oh, late bloomer. You're actually a good person, so it's not really being a late bloomer.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome. I was a terrible person. So
No,
mine's
but,
not really.
Hey, will you get your mouth off his dick so we can finish the story?
Yeah, so I was working at Sam's Club and. No, finish. Please finish. I'm almost there. Yeah, I was working at Sam's Club, and like all my friends were coworkers of mine.
Sam's Club.
Yeah, man. And my coworkers, they decided they was gonna take me out. There was a party going on. My homeboy Sherrod, and his
He said he was 21.
You were 21?
yeah,
Okay, my
I was
bad.
21.
My
Yeah,
bad.
yeah. Him and his girlfriend at the time decided to take me out to a place called the Brewery.
Oh shit.
It's out in like I think
It's a really generic name for
Yeah.
a place. Just like
it was a bar. Yeah, it was
the
a bar.
bar.
It was a bar called the Brewery.
We
It had a
actually
club in
wanted to
it.
open up a bar named the bar.
that's like the sports
Yeah.
bar. Sports bar.
Sports bar.
So we went to this party first, and we ended up playing beer pong and stuff, and that was pretty good naturally because
Sports.
I'm sports and I'm black.
Athlete.
Black.
You're
it
black.
Blackley?
You're Blackley.
He's a Blackley.
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 So I did that, and I had a few beers, and I was just it was just kind of just your first beer isn't always great.
Yeah.
Mine wasn't great. I was just trying to keep up with the Joneses.
Have a few beers. Watch the game.
Yeah. So I'm sorry for getting distracted. There's kind of a big thing going on.
Oh my god.
Versus North
Oh my
Carolina.
god.
Oh god.
That's good. If it's goes. Oh my god.
Nope.
I counted
That
that.
No.
counted.
I don't think so.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Sure didn't.
Oh my
You
god.
have to just because of the fucking hype,
I
man.
think you have.
I think it counted, man.
I don't think so.
Damn. Ball went in the wrong hoop.
I think you
Sorry, guys. Just to keep you updated here, North Carolina playing at Texas. Texas just hit a shot at the buzzer to take the lead for right now,
Did they
but
count
it
it?
doesn't. Like apparently, it was shot after the light went off. But
Like it was after. I mean, personally.
Let's see. Hold on. I'll finish my story in a second.
Ooh.
oh my god,
man.
that is,
Wow.
that is really
That's
close.
Really close.
I don't even watch sports a lot, and that was close as fuck.
If
They're
they
gonna
count
have
it,
to-
he's getting laid so good tonight.
So many miles
Even
on
if it
the
doesn't, he's gonna get sympathy laid. Sorry you didn't make it, honey. You made it in my heart.
Anyway. Ooh. Feels like dick skin.
All right.
All right.
All right. So yeah. So we went to this house party. Then we went to. Oh no! It's out of his hand.
It's in his hand.
I think it's still in his hand.
In it. It's in his
I
hand.
think it was out.
It's in his hand.
so close.
That's as close as it gets.
Yeah, it really is.
That's as close as it gets. I think it was out. I don't want it to be out.
That ref went over there while they were in midair.
Stop!
No. Please come
You
down
didn't rule it yet.
from 40 inches off the floor.
Hey, come down from there.
Yeah, you need to zoom in, cameraman. Still in his hand, still in his hand, still in his
It's in his
hand.
hand.
I don't know,
It's out.
man.
Oh my god, I think they're
That's a
gonna
bad
count it.
angle. I bet you if you see it from the other end,
I think
it's
it's
Yeah,
out.
they called it in on the floor. I think they're gonna count it.
Yep. I think.
Look at that. Here's the angle.
The-
It's out,
No.
man.
Look at the fans.
It's out.
It's out.
Yeah, it is.
It's just barely out. It's out.
It's out. Oh my
Man,
god.
That's a bucket.
They're gonna count it.
That's a bucket.
Really?
A nail in
That's
my
a
coffin.
bucket.
They said that in NBA Jam, right?
Wow, what a lucky. That's what happens when you're 24 and you're still playing college basketball.
How come they all have the same weird haircut?
That's what black guys do.
Camaraderie, man. All right, continue.
House party. We were there drinking, playing beer pong. First beer was awful. Second beer, not great. Then I had some liquor. Like, it's my first experience.
Jesus
so
Christ.
I was hitting it hard. Then we went to the brewery. We went there. They was just tossing me drinks. I had I had some Jaeger bombs.
Bullshit.
That's a
God
bucket.
Damn it. That's bullshit.
Yeah. So I
Sorry,
had some
babe.
Jaeger bombs. That's when I discovered my drink of choice at the time was vodka cranberry. And so I had a lot of those. I had a lot
Oh,
of
you and
drinks.
Rachel have something in common.
I have
Besides your vagina.
Yeah, no, it's good for your pussy and it'll
right.
clear up any UTIs.
On your period? Yeah. They say it in The Departed. Scorsese said it's got it right.
Anyways, yeah. So we were at the brewery, and I ended up in the bathroom with a lady.
Oh shit.
Oh, not a man?
No,
I mean,
it was my birthday. I figured
Were you in the ladies or the men's
it
bathroom?
was the men's.
Nice, good
There
for
you
what a champ.
Yeah.
She went in there with you.
She did. She went in. All right. She went in all right.
she didn't care.
So,
she didn't
Fuck
care
in the
who saw her.
bathroom.
No, she just gave me, showed me her knowledge.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, I get
And,
it. Brain.
Yeah.
Blowjob.
Got it. Not bragging.
Yeah, not bragging.
Wee.
So that happened, and I told my boy Sherrod, I'm gonna call him Troy,
You gotta give me a
my boy.
lunch.
And we were leaving. I drunk down my mom. Like, Mom, I'm drunk.
Oh my god.
What's going on? She's like, all right, have fun. Be safe.
Well, yeah, you're 21. She's not going to get mad at you.
Yeah.
I want to meet your parents. They did a really good job.
Yeah, I drunk drive my mom, and then when we were leaving, I'm a big Kanye West fan, and
Right.
so I
As
felt
you
the
should
need.
be.
I felt the need to announce that I am Kanye West.
Oh, all right. That kind of night.
And I got thrown out. Well, I was already on my way out, but I got thrown out. They aggressively threw me.
Where is the brewery at?
I want to say it was is it like Troy, Tip City area?
Oh, okay.
I can't remember. Like,
Troy City.
Troy City.
But yeah, that was my first drunk experience for
It's
real.
pretty good, man.
It was alright. It was cool. It was a good birthday.
That's not bad.
I was paying for it the next day.
As you usually do.
Yeah.
Well, I'll take over here. My first one was when I was in 8th grade, man.
Yeah, what? I was just going to ask, what age is that?
I think what you do is you add 5 years to the grade.
8th grade's 13.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so about 13. So I was about 13.
Is that like a real thing? I thought you were
Yeah,
going
I
to be kind
think
of a dick
so.
to me.
No, because I was always wondering, like, how do you determine what age they are? But yeah.
That makes sense.
So I think I was about 13. So my brother was 4 years older than me, so he would have been around, whatever, 16, 17, 18, right around there. Yeah. So we were over there. We were at my old house in our backyard, and we had this really nice backyard, really tree heavy, not super secluded, but real enough privacy. So we were in the backyard, and they were smoking
Is
weed.
it around here?
It's in Miamisburg. So they were all smoking weed, and I went out there, and I just remember that when they blew it out, it smelled so unbelievably good.
Yeah.
And I was like, how can anything? Because I was just used to smelling cigarette smoke, and I was like, that smells like the inside of a dog's asshole. This smells unreal. So I remember I hit it. They let me hit it, and I kept coughing and coughing, and I didn't feel any different, man. I didn't feel anything.
Yeah.
I didn't get high at all the first time I smoked.
Isn't that what they say, supposedly?
Yeah. And then the next day I was feeling all bad. I was like, because they teach all that bullshit about, it's a gateway drug, you're going to start sucking dick after that.
Right.
I was like, well, my life's over. I'm in 8th grade and I smoked weed. My life is over. So I started freaking out, and then I stayed away from it for a month or so, and then my brother kept doing it, and then I did it again a couple months later and got super big.
Did you always just do it with your brother?
At first, just because I was in 8th grade, I didn't want to go around asking other 8th graders, like, hey, man, you smoke weed? But I didn't really start smoking with friends until, I guess, freshman year of high school, until the very next year. So it really wasn't that long. But yeah, man, that was the first. I'll never forget the taste of it the first time. And then the smell of it, man, I'll never forget that.
It's definitely a unique smell.
Just a video?
Oh.
Oh, okay. All right, what about you, man?
Do your first alcohol experience.
It wasn't, nothing great. I was juniors in high school. Just my mom went out of town. She went up to New York, and I had people over and drank Natty Light. I had sipped beer before and enjoyed it, but the first time I got drunk, I didn't like it at all. I didn't really start drinking until college. I mainly smoked in high school. I smoked a lot of pot in high school.
Nice.
A lot of pot. Like a lot. When I would work in high school, my money would go toward
Condoms and
my cell phone, because I'd pay for my own cell phone, and
that
pot. That was all I paid for. My mom would be like, I was making like $150 a week, which back then,
balling. Yeah.
And she'd be like, where's all
you could have lived on your own, man.
Yeah. She's like, where's all your money going? I was like, well, I pay $50 a month for my cell phone.
Thanks a lot, Mom.
And I just gave her this blank stare, and she said, and? And I wanted to be like, look at all this weed I have. But I couldn't do that. So I would just make stuff up like,
well, I went out to this. Yeah, I did that too.
well, and I was working in the movie theater, so I couldn't say, I pay for movies.
Oh, that's usually a good excuse too.
Yeah.
Movies are kind of expensive.
Yeah. I was making money off of that, man. We'd get the free passes, and then I'd sell them to people for $5.
That's awesome.
What about you?
Well. Let's go with I was kind of the opposite.
Yeah.
No, of what happened first, assholes. As in, I drank first and I smoked way later. I was a late bloomer with weed. All my friends started getting high 7th, 8th grade. They were in it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, that's how it worked. Woo! 8th grade for the win. Yeah, they all got in really early, and I didn't. I stayed away from it. But for some odd reason, I did get drunk in like 7th grade, and it was the fucking worst / hilarious thing that's ever happened.
I bet, because you were a child.
I was a child, yeah. And the dude we got drunk with is my friend. He's so fucking Polish, like FOB Polish, fucking fresh off the goddamn boat Polish.
Is he like super easy to conquer?
Yeah, I mean they're kind of like bitches. Yeah.
So he just rolls over at any threat of violence.
I'll do it.
Hey, are you Polish?
So like his parents were like super fucking lax. Like they didn't understand like what American parents should do and how American parents shouldn't let their children drink alcohol or like leave them alone for days at a time, and they would do that all the fucking time. They would leave us alone. No. And my first drink of alcohol was Tanqueray and orange juice. And holy shit. I remember the exact fucking moment I got drunk is I was drinking my drink and I went to go get my shoes. We were still nice guys, so we put our shoes in the closet.
Yeah, you're not an animal.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So I went in to get my shoes and they were in the back. And I reached back there to get them and I never got back up. I just hit my fucking head on the fucking wall.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I just slid down and I couldn't feel my face. I'm like, this is what it's like!
This is it!
This is it! Yeah, and we were 7th grade, man. We were a fucking asshole, just getting high, jumping on trampolines, drinking. My first weed experience wasn't until like high school. Like I was a late bloomer compared to all my friends. Like they were fucking children smoking weed when I was a child, an adult smoking weed. So I got super high, and I was a musician at the time. And the first time I ever smoked weed was out of a zong bong.
Zong bong.
A zong bong. It's like a legit bong with like a crazy twist tube fucking stem. Like it was.
So something out of Dr. Seuss.
Yes.
Okay.
It was intense.
A
I
zong
took
bong
like
for your flong blong.
right. I took like 6
Sounds like Dr.
pretty decent hits off that thing. And I put on my bass, and it was the most beautiful thing I've ever played in my life, and I was not playing a single note.
Oh my god. Isn't that magical? I don't know if you probably have you ever been high?
No.
Oh my god. There's not a lot better than getting baked out of your gills, fucking going to Pluto,
Yeah.
and then just putting music on.
Yeah.
And for me, nothing's better than music with headphones because it feels like
you hear everything.
Yeah.
You hear what you're supposed to hear.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to hear music. Is through fucking headphones.
I
Or
can't imagine if we had
love
the
live.
type of headphones as like Beats or Bose or anything back when I was really smoking.
God, can you imagine?
I would.
Dude, part of me, like, so I'm gonna get. I'm looking at these record players. They're like called Suspension something. The company that makes them, like, they suspend off of a wall, hooked into anchors, into the studs, and like it's a combination of like the actual turntable and then the stability of the wall plugged into the speakers. Like apparently the sound's supposed to be amazing.
Really?
Yeah, but it's fucking expensive. It's like $1,200.
Jesus.
I'm almost willing to fucking pay
Does
it.
it play? It plays just vinyls.
Just vinyl.
Nice.
You can imagine like putting a
Cracking,
nice pair of
popping.
Sennheisers on,
That'd be wonderful.
just like a sweet pair of headphones, and you wouldn't see me for a week.
Yeah. Yeah, that's magical, man.
Music is transcendent, it's healing, and it's universal.
Yeah, it really is.
I can get into other cultures' music.
Yeah.
Like
Absolutely.
some of the most melodic music I've ever heard in my life, or just the most like trance-like. It's like some music from Central America, like those tribes, African tribes. Like it's fucking amazing.
When you get lost in it, it's like you
Amazing.
almost start to feel like you speak the language of whatever music you're listening to. You're like, I get it.
You get it.
Agreed.
Yeah, you get it. You can transcend cultures and language barriers and
That's
culture
what
barriers.
music can save the world. Music can save or change the world.
Yeah,
Right.
and even if you don't like a certain style of music, I feel like if you give it a chance and you actually listen to it and if you go into it with an open mind, even if you don't like it at the end of the song or at the end of a couple songs, you can at least appreciate it.
You can take something away from any kind of music.
Exactly. That's
I don't like country music.
I hate country.
I like Johnny Cash. I like legit country. I like pop country. Like Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Steve Earle. Like those guys are like legit country.
You're not a fan of T Swizzle?
I don't. Taylor Swift is something different.
Yeah, okay,
She's
come on.
a beast on her
In the
own.
immortal words of Taylor Swift, Band-Aids don't fix bullets. Okay?
But like,
Bars.
What
Tattoo lyrics.
It's a
am I
gift.
thinking?
It is.
Like those assholes that are like,
The Dixie Chicks.
yeah, shit like that. Like that's not fucking country music, man.
Or like Florida Georgia Line.
Right, that shit.
If you like
I don't
Florida
that.
Georgia Line,
You go
if you're
fucking-
listening to this, do me a
fuck
favor.
your mother.
Hit pause and go kill yourself.
What's the one band that you actually enjoy when it's on?
Zach Brown Band?
Zach
Well,
Brown.
those guys are kind of cool though.
They're good, man. That's what I tell people. It's like
Here's why I like
they're
Zach
almost
Brown.
more like Southern rock than they are country.
I like the Zach Brown band. They are very involved in veterans support, combat vets coming from the Middle East and shit. They're very involved in veterans' rights and getting them the help they need and getting the word out. So they support that shit. You know, I'm usually on board.
That's always a good cause.
But I mean, like, I can respect those guys being musicians, just like not a huge Justin Bieber fan or anything by any means, but you can respect him as being a musician because he's fucking doing it, man. Like,
doing it, man.
He's selling fucking albums.
He is.
He's making millions of dollars.
He's winning at his craft. He's doing what he
He
does.
might be a piece of shit, but whatever, man.
Plus, he's young. He's a
You
kid,
can't hate
man.
the fucking game.
Yeah, you can't. You
Yeah,
can't.
you can't hate the game. He's doing it
You
right.
can't hate the game.
You
You
cannot
can't.
hate the fucking
You
game.
can't. Game recognized game, and
For
he's
real.
got it, man. Seriously.
Can't knock it. I can hate Nickelback. Those fucking animals. Yeah.
Andy, I'm sorry, Mick loves Nickelback.
He would. Him and fucking Nickelback.
He likes Nickelback and he loves Creed.
And Creed.
Fuck that, dude.
Yeah, your favorite bands, Nickelback and Creed.
No,
Nickelback and
fuck
Creed.
that, dude. I would kill myself if those were my favorite bands.
So we're talking about how you can respect Justin Bieber, like you can respect his fucking game.
You can hate the player. You can't.
Look, man,
can't
even
hate
if
the
you
game.
don't, even if you hate his music and you don't like his music, you gotta appreciate his game as far as a man. He's a
little boy, but
doing it,
no,
man.
he is 22 years old.
Yeah,
He's
he's
not a
good.
little boy. He's slinging dick all over the world, banging
Sure.
He's
supermodels.
doing all right, and he makes
$1
more
bets.
money than all of us combined in this house.
he does.
Not just that,
so good.
more than all of us will make in our whole lives. Not much. We're gonna wrap this up here. I think we're gonna do our fight predictions. That'll be the last thing. What do you think?
Yeah, we'll do the fight predictions.
Okay. Well, huh?
Yeah, but we'll do it again, Dick.
All right.
The new episode. They might not hear those ones.
They might not hear that episode, huh?
Depends
Wait.
on how lazy I am. Though.
Which one?
All the other ones.
Does anybody work with driving
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I don't know anyone that's a man.
Drive a what?
I mean, I used to drive a van where I would like
Is it the old mystery machine?
find some kids. Like, want some candy?
All right, we're about to do our fight prediction. So here's some Irish music, some Irish folklore music.
It's just full.
Huh?
With the white people bobbing their heads.
I feel like Davis is getting
Fuck David.
So fucking. He's got that big, pale chest. That's, you understand our bodies are you get it. You need that definition.
You guys are so gay.
For the crayons that you smelt it.
Okay, so the main event, we won't even fuck. The undercards are gonna be great.
Look at him. Fuck. Ah, I love that fucking game.
All right, McGregor Aldo, man, this is the biggest
No
the
comment.
biggest fight I can remember in the UFC, and I'm more of a boxing guy than UFC. I cannot remember being this excited other than Mayweather Pacquiao for a fight, and this promises to be more exciting than that.
Right, yeah.
Even though
We
I
were
was
all-
fine, I was
I
fine
was
with it.
completely
I was,
fine
it was
with
a
the
it was a work of
You got your
art.
fucking money's worth, man. They went the fucking
You knew what you were
distance.
getting. You knew what you were
Yeah.
getting, man. You knew what you were going to get.
The people who were disappointed in that fight were the people who buy a Mayweather fight and expect him to beat Tyson.
Yeah.
What?
All right, so I'm picking McGregor. Just off. That's what I'm picking.
Any
Because
any predictions? Knockout? It's gonna go. It's 5 rounds. Got it for 5 rounds.
I think he's gonna knock him out.
Well,
Knockout in 3.
Knock out in 3.
Knockout in round 3.
Yeah, McGregor's
McGregor?
going to KO him in 3.
I'll go knockout in 4. I think Aldo's gonna hold him.
Aren't they supposed to be dead by now?
But
Oh, no,
McGregor, fucking hands down.
I'm gonna go McGregor.
I'll be like screaming.
Knockout 5.
5.
Wow.
It's going to go deep, really?
I think it's gonna go deep. I think he's gonna get in trouble early because apparently Aldo. I've seen Aldo fight a few times. He's super heavy on leg kicks.
Here we go.
But Connor, man, he's just
He's an animal.
he's terrifying,
We
man.
watched that
He's
fight.
fucking
He
terrifying.
really
Fight
is scary.
Sunday.
Yeah, he is fucking scary.
He's terrifying.
Yeah, he's not a dude to be trifled with.
And he's good at everything.
But he's like he's like that. Everybody's got this friend who's a fucking lunatic. You know, everybody's got that one
that-
fucking
he's
friend.
that
He's
friend.
that friend.
He's
Yeah,
that friend.
like yeah, man, he's my fucking boy, but
I wouldn't piss him
never gonna like do anything to piss him off. Everybody's got that one.
He's that loudmouth dude that talks shit like, oh, I'll beat everybody's ass. And then people are usually like, okay, all right, sit down, James.
And then he knocks down like 7 or 8 dudes.
But then this guy's the one that can do it.
Yeah. Everybody's got that friend too. It's
Yeah.
usually the same guy.
Yeah, in this case, it definitely is.
So all 3 of us McGregor, 3, 4, and 5.
Yep.
3, 4, and 5. Oh no, 3, 4, 5.
Yep.
Would anybody be surprised if he loses?
Very.
Yeah, I would be very surprised.
Me too.
But then again, I was heartbroken when Rondy won. Rondy.
That was the first podcast.
Oh, you know she said it's going to take her like 6 months just to be able to eat an apple?
Yeah.
They got a rematch in July, right?
July
The
9th.
day before my birthday.
Yeah. That's going to be sweet.
My birthday is the 10th.
Yeah, that's not your birthday.
So.
Does your dad know what day your birthday is?
No, surprisingly, he texted me on the 11th last year. So.
What a fucking piece of shit.
I really thought we were going to make it through one.
Christ.
I thought we were going to make it through one without you bringing up the worst part of my life.
He's such a fucking cocksucker, man. Your dad fucking sucks. I'm going to go down to Atlanta and whoop his ass. He can arrest me. I don't give a fuck. It'll be worth it.
No, I think he's retired now, man.
I was like, I could beat him. That'd be right.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's righteous.
All right, guys. Well, we might be back. We might do the one during the fight. It's going to be a lot more sloppy.
Oh, man.
So, all
Buckle
right.
up.
Stay true to yourselves.